Astrology time, Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. Well, today's Wednesday. It's the 29th of October. Happy birthday to Alice Blue Wonder. Yep, Alice, happy birthday. Our own resident Scorpio, right? Okay, so for the rest of you out there, some of you are excited because Halloween's coming, and Halloween's going to happen in the Pisces season. The veil is getting thinner, right? We have Neptune actually back in her own sign of Pisces. And as a matter of fact, today she is trine Mars. Oh, that's some interesting action going on there, right? Open yourself up to some artistic creativity. That's what I would say. That's what that always means to me. A lot of people like to go with Neptune being like, oh, it's addictions, it's this, it's our afflictions, we're just so muddled by it. And it is not. I'll tell you what it is. It is creative. It is empathetic. It is actually us getting in touch with our better angels, helping others out. Right. It's an altruistic sign. And it's not quite so selfishly in its own butt as like Aquarius. You know, Aquarius can be that compassionate and caring to a degree. Okay. Pisces to a fault. Okay, so with that being said, Neptune is one of the drivers of that, and curiously enough, Jupiter is too. In Sagittarius, that expansion is outward, right? We go out into the world, we expand, we wish optimism, stuff like that. In Pisces, that Jupiterian expansion is turned to inward. So we go on a spiritual journey, and this is where it comes from. This is where I think that Pisces gets most of its power, is that Jupiter being the benefic going inside, and it's going to bring out the good in all of us, right? So with that being said, it's going to bring out some good artistic stuff too. Look, the moon's going to be in Aquarius all day long, so Mars begins the perfecting the grand water trine. So Mercury started it yesterday, right? We've been intense and perhaps just a tad impulsive, and that can lead to problems because it's important to realize that stuff takes time, right? Scorpio season is here. But now the only question is, when will the second harvest arrive? Or has the situation in Washington, D.C. totally pooched that? For some, yes. For others, no. So, but it's going to make your dollars go not quite so far. So let's continue building and creating our own community, okay? Let's forget about that stuff. Let's build up our own community, like Alice's birthday, or Beth's jewelry business, or even Rebecca's book, right? There's all sorts of things out there that people are doing, that people have to put out there to let you see their creativity on display. And it's up to us to make sure that we are supporting that creativity in some small way. All right, so that's my Mars trine being trine with Neptune thing going on, right? I want to build that community. I want us to be strong. And that's also an Aquarian sentiment as well, the community building. Now, Mars trine with Neptune, the air of mystery just got a little bit deeper, right? Look, there's so much to overcome and so much to accomplish. Let's just start with each other, okay? Start with your tribe. Unexpected things, they happen, and they will happen. Are they bad or are they good? It depends on how you see it, right? It can be, but then again, there's always an opportunity that arises too. Watch what you say and how you say it, however. The unexpected delivers the expected result. That's a good one. Your personal stock is rising. Now, today's keyword is clarity, because I think that Mars being trine with Neptune, that does provide us with a little bit of clarity. Neptune is retrograde, so normally misty and shrouded, we can kind of see through it, right? We can kind of get to it. Build up your art, because that next phase is going to be huge, right? But whatever it is you're doing, build it and just sustain it. Just make it a normal part of your everyday creativity, your being, your flow. Flow, that's the word. Today's color is grape, okay? It's just a pretty classless purple, right? Now, My favorite jelly happens to be purple as well, but it's not grape jelly. It's elderberry. I love elderberry. So today is going to require a different degree of effort, extra effort. Small gestures can lead to bigger returns. That's right. Be kind and pounce when necessary. That sounds very Scorpio, doesn't it? Really get to the bottom of what is needed versus what is required, and use your passion to extend your communicative range. Mercury enters Sagittarius today, so now those thoughts and words are going to get even bigger. All right? I wish I had a larger vocabulary word for that. They're going to be enormous. They're going to be a ponderosity. Oh, who cares? All right, so anyway, don't need big words. What you really need is you need big intentions. You need to back those words up with some intention. Now, Mercury becomes the lead planet, and those words will lead the way. Don't make up words like I just did, propulsity, preponderance, and ponderosity and stuff like that. No, even though it's fun. I do recommend having fun all the time, so that's fun. So you go ahead, do it. That's what you want to do it. Lead with the words and let the actions flow. It's like a wave to cover the beach after the wave breaks, right? They're just the words will hit the shore, and then the actions just go whoom and get every single little bit of it. All right? Now, use your words today and okay? Don't expect others to pick up on gestures. Because what's well-intended could just be mistaken for, like, mailing it in. And if you put the intentions behind the gestures out there, then people will know exactly what you're doing. And after Mercury opposes Uranus later on tonight, the money is no longer on our mind. It is still being tallied and is still very favorable. It doesn't matter. You're there. You're at that point. Now we can move on in our mind to what's next. Is it next month? Is it the next season? Is it the next? What is it? That's up to us. Now, our event is in 1675. This guy, Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, makes the first use of a couple of functions, I would say, he helped develop integral and differential calculus, okay? That's what he did. Now, from what I read, he was famous for backdating some of his papers, and so, it's kind of questionable if it was in 1675 that he did this, so don't know, because he backdated papers, all right? But he definitely was a polymath. He definitely did a whole bunch of different things, and he was a diplomat as well. Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, born in 1875. He did this in 1675. And our birth is born in 1946. It's Peter Green, and he's Peter Greenbaum. He's an English guitarist for Fleetwood Mac, one of the first guitarists, right? Says a song Albatross, right? He was born in Bethnal Green in London, and he died in 2020, and that's all we have for you. So, let's recap, shall we? Well, first of all, happy birthday, Alice, one more time, okay? If you got a birthday, drop it in there. I'll wish you a happy birthday. It's fun, all right? Today's keyword is clarity, and the color is grape. Today is a 7. Happy astrocatting.